if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hailey, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the barn tour and showing you guys my parents' property. So let's get started. I'm going to be showing you guys the inside of the barn first, and then we'll work our way outside. Alrighty, so first things first, we have the little room where I have my clothes and stuff, so like extra things that aren't in the, because I'm living in this little side house type situation, so a lot of my clothes don't fit in the small dresser that I am using right now, so a lot of the clothes are in here, a lot of my clothes are in here, and then we have another little one like exactly like this outside, where we have all the horses' saddle pads and leg wraps and all the smaller things. And then we have a sink, a towel, and some extra things. So we have like brushes and saddle oils and all the fun things. And then we have hair products and makeup, because this is where my makeup table is right now. We have a little table, and then we go out here. And we have my part of the barn is this part of the barn. So we'll show you guys my horses first. And then I'll show you guys my parents' horses, because they have this whole ginormous barn. So the first horse we have is Moon, aka Sully. And he is a off-the-track thoroughbred. I think I said in the video of my story, my riding journey story, I think I said in the voiceover, I think I said that he was 7 years old. He was 7 years old, but he's actually 8. They said that he was 7, and then I had a vet check, and they said he was actually 8 years old. So he's 8. His sister is 6. So they're both very young. And then, so we have both their siblings. We have Sully, aka Moon, and then we have Pearl, aka, I don't have a show name for her yet, so I'm still figuring that out. But, they're very fun. And then we have Apple, aka Angus, or Angus, aka Apple, because that's his show name, is Apple. Then we have, my parents surprised me with this horse. This is Flower Garden, aka Lucy. So Flower Garden is her show name, and she is so pretty. I haven't ridden her yet because they literally just surprised me with her a couple of days ago, and I asked my trainer if I should ride her or if I should have her get used to the area, and my trainer said to have her get used to the area, so that's what I'm doing. But I just brought her in here with all the other horses just so I can record this video, but they're all gonna go out into pasture again except for one of these horses that I'm actually gonna be riding them going on a tour. So now we have my parents' horses side. So we're gonna start off with the oldest horse here, which is all the way over here. This is Daisy, aka, and then her show name over there. This is my mom's English horse, because my mom does English and Western, but she rides Western more than English. But this is a horse that I ride once in a while if one of my horses, or if I don't feel like riding my horses, or if it's a day off for my horses, I ride one of my mom's horses. And my mom only has 2 horses, so this is Daisy. I don't really like calling her show name because I don't really like it, but it's what my mom picked for her show name, so I just call her from her actual name, which is Daisy. And then we have my mom's reining horse and Western pleasure type horse. This is Moose, and he is very, very pretty. He is a blue roan. He has more black than blue in him, but yeah, he's very pretty. And those are my mom's 2 horses, and then I have all whole bunch of other storage. And then over here we have a board which has a lot of things on it. We have a note from my mom up there telling me to do what to do for chores, and then we have a little cork board for days that mom's gonna be out with her horses, and then like chores and stuff. And then we have a tack up slash wash area, and then we have the horses area for their saddle pads and leg wraps and bridles, because there is some bridles that are like, it's mostly my mom's bridles and saddle pads and stuff, but my jumping boots and all my other extra things are in there. And then there's a ladder over there. And then we're gonna move over here to where the tack room is and the feed room is. So we have the tack room on this side, which we have bridles, and then we have like little extra things in here. Then we have the barrel, which is a new one because our old one broke, because I had one from my barn that I ride at. I had one because I was boarding 3 horses there, so I ended up having to buy one, and it broke. It was an old one, it was an already used one, and I just bought off one of my friends, so it was used very well, but we bought a new one. And then we have a poop picker, or like a pitchfork, there we go, a shovel, and then we have a broom, and then we have a bucket for getting water or getting the feed or whatever. And then we have the feed room, which we have lots of extra hay, another pitchfork, feed bins, buckets, which these are like my 3 main horses, which is like Pearl, Sully, Angus, and then now Lucy, which is another one of my horses, which today I'm supposed to be riding Lucy for the first time because it's been a couple of days. Today would be day 3, and my trainer said to have her get used to it for like 2 days, and then I could try riding her on the 3rd day, which is today. So I'm gonna be tacking her up and doing all that stuff. And my parents bought a new bridle for her, which I'm really excited to show you guys the bridle because it's very fitting for her and her coloring. So I'm going to get her bridle and then put it on her, and then go and put her in the tack up area and then get her ready. So I will see you guys doing that, and then I will also show you guys the outside area. I think I might do it after my ride on her and then go from there. Alrighty guys, so I have Lucy right here, and I'm going to get up on her. I'm riding in a corsage saddle because it's the saddle that she came with, because this is like the only horse that my parents have gotten that has came with a saddle, which is crazy to me because like because usually I don't get saddles with the horse, so I was like so surprised. But they trained her in Western, and then they sold her to someone, and they bought a corsage saddle and bridle. It was like a set for her, and then they ended up wanting to sell her because I don't know what the reason was, but then my parents got her for me because they knew that I was wanting a smaller horse, because my 3 horses that I have now are pretty big, and I kind of wanted a little bit of a smaller horse because the horses I have now, like I said, are pretty big. So I wanted to have a smaller horse to like do little things on. Like she's just gonna be more focusing on like spending time with the horse, you know, and like she's kind of more like a challenge horse for me. So we're gonna get up on her now. Beautiful. And I'm gonna stand here and see how she does. Nice. Walk on, please. There we go. Very good forward movement. Just in the walk, I don't see any problems with this horse. But yeah, I don't know why they ended up buying a corsage saddle. I think maybe they were wondering if she could learn corsage, which I'm like, she was meant for Western. Like, she was born, the people like bred her with her parents and then raised her on that farm and taught her how to do Western stuff, not English. So I would see, like, if she was raised to do English stuff, I would see that. But her trot's very nice. She's picking up her legs, which is very good. I do like that she's picking up her feet. Canter. Nice. I also have my other set, so my English jumping saddle and my jumping bridle. I also have that to see if I want to jump her. I just have to quickly pop her into the barn and change her tack because I'm not jumping her in a corsage saddle. I know there's people out there that have done it, but it just, my legs feel very long and my stirrups are very long, and I am not used to jumping with my stirrups very long. So good girl. Good transition and canter. Nice. Let's do a descendant canter. Nice. Diagonal to a trot. Nice. Then to a halt. Very good girl. Okay. So I definitely am impressed with how she moves. I definitely think I want to jump her. But I don't think it's going to be today. Just wanted to do a little pop on her and kind of ride her around and see how she feels. I didn't want to do an intense ride on her, just a quick in and out, walk to canter, and then go from there. And if I want to ride her and do other things with her, I can do those things. I definitely like her, like, she's definitely forwards, definitely a more Western feel horse because I've ridden my mom's horses and they both have done Western, and so they did Western before my mom started doing some English stuff on them, and they're very forward, so she has that Western forwardness feel, like she has that pep in her step. So, but this is this part of the barn, and this part of the barn is for like all the horses that the old owner didn't want anymore. So, and there's a lot of horses that this old owner didn't want anymore, and so my parents ended up buying the barn and getting a bunch of horses for free apparently, so that is very nice. Good girl, very good. So she's just gonna stay there for a quick second. So this is some of the older horses. So we have I think this horse's name was Mooney, and I bought a horse named Moon, so that's kind of cool. Oh, out! I need to clean it out here. This is Oreo, or known as Cookie, and then over here we have Prim and Applejack. There we go. Which is very funny because when I was little, you guys saw that I rode that horse named Applejack, which he is still on my uncle's farm, so it's kind of cool that we have a little baby horse here named Applejack. And then we have some horses out in pasture that I will go and show you guys them. I'm going to put her in the pasture actually, since I'm not going to be riding her anymore, so I'm going to put her halter on and bring her out to the pasture and show you guys those two horses out in the pasture. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take her out to the pasture. Okay. So she's actually not wearing her rope halter. This is actually Angus's halter, because I don't know where her lead rope went for her purple one, because she has a purple halter and purple lead rope to match it, but I don't know where I put her lead rope, so I'm just using Angus's matching set to bring her out to where these two are. So the one that's coming up the bay, that is Brownie, and then the other one, the paint, that is Mr. Ben. So he is really good with the kids. Like, so my parents train little kids Western or English. It depends on what they want to do. Mostly they start off doing Western and then they transfer into doing English when they get a little older. And Big Ben is like, the little kids always call him Big Ben because they're around, we teach like around like 5 to 7 year olds, so they're usually pretty little, and so they always call him Big Ben, and so that has been his name, but we just call him Ben, but the little kids call him Big Ben. Waiting for Brownie. Brownie is old. He doesn't really get ridden. He's just in here with Ben to keep him company, and then usually the other horses come in here once in a while to spend time with them as well. But I'm just standing here with Lucy here. Lucy's actually chilling right now, but I was going to show you guys the rest of the tour. So I'm going to put her in her pasture with Big Ben and Brownie, and I will see you guys afterwards. Alrighty guys, so I just put her in the pasture. She went to the food that's in there, so she's in here with Brownie and Big Ben, or just Ben. So I'm going to show you guys around. So there's the pasture. We have some hay here for the horses in the pasture. Then we have a bunch of other stuff. So we have fake pumpkins here, because it's like always fall here. It's always like really pretty here. So we have all of these horses here that you can buy and purchase. They don't stay out here all the time. They're just right now just chilling in their little outside area. We have fencing that goes around here, but almost ran into them person. And then we have a trainer here. She just chills here for the little kids. So we have some little kids that ride here once in a while, and she teaches them lessons. We have a cross-country course, a arena over here. I'm gonna quickly show you guys. Over here we have a outdoor path, and it's so fun. I need to bring Angus and take him through the path, because it seems so fun to take him on this path. And today's gonna be a really big day for you guys and for me, because I'm like really excited. Darn, I just got my boots all wet. Really excited because I'm actually, so like I said, I am 20 and graduated from high school and college because I got my degree, and take a little run through the woods. I need to move out of my parents' house, and they bought a farm because they were like, well, we would love to have our own business, and they knew that I would be fine with helping them out once in a while with their business, and so they started up this farm and are getting horses and selling horses that were here when they bought the property to like new people, like people that need beginner, like little kids that need horses that like would work for beginners, you know? So, like, all of that stuff is great and all that. I am 20, like I said, and I am living over here in this little area, and I'm like, I was thinking when I first moved in, and I was like, I'm 20, I should move out. I shouldn't stay here with my parents. So I've been looking around for some potential farms to purchase and live there and move out of my parents' area, and I will visit them from time to time, stay with my uncle. I need to go and visit my uncle very soon and all of the horses that he has. And definitely want to go and look at some properties with you guys today. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go and look at, I think, 3 properties all around in the same area, just a little ways away, but they're all around the same area, in the same, some have more land, some have less, but I'm excited to go and show you guys the properties. So I'm gonna go and change into some more comfortable clothes to go and scout out these properties, and then I will go from there. Alrighty, so I just got dropped off at the bus stop. So let's go and look at the first property. So this property is based in Dundle, so it's pretty far away from my parents' farm. So I'm gonna be all the way on the other side of, like, it's gonna be pretty far away from my parents' house. So I'm gonna be pretty far away, but it's very calm, very quiet here. I love the trees, like, it's so pretty and calm. And the actual house is actually over here. So it's over there and some trees. It's a little bit away from the barn, which doesn't bother me. I'll get a nice little walk out of going to the barn. And yeah, I definitely am liking this first property, and the other 2 properties are actually pretty close together. So I'm going to show you guys those ones after I show you guys the rest of this one. So there is outdoor barn little area right here, which looks like they have some horses for sale that they're selling, which I'm guessing if they don't sell all of these horses, then they'll just stay here, and you'll get these horses with the property. So it's pretty cool. And then we have the actual barn. So we have, like, where the trailer would go. We have a hitching area, a little outdoor, a little pasture, which is pretty small, but it seems pretty nice. We have some jumps outside, a little well, and then we have the actual barn, which I'm guessing just looks like every other barn. And then we have another hitching post, and it's in a little city as well. And I love how it's like a log cabin type look, which is it looks really nice. But this is like the barn, like the full property, besides like open pastures and everything. So I will go and show you guys the house now. Let's run real quick and go show you guys this house. Whew. Alrighty. So as you guys can see, it's very pretty here. Very, very pretty. But there is pastures everywhere, like by the house there's a pasture. So this is the area that I rode that one horse, John, and he sold. That was the horse that I wanted my parents to buy me for my first horse. That is the place. This is the place where I had that first horse that I wanted to get. So this is the house. And it's very nice. I've already looked in the inside of the house. That's why the lights are all on. And the house is very nice, very open concept house, and very nice. And then we go, I remember how to get to the arena. The arena is over this bridge. It's a very long way to get to the arena, and it kind of reminds me of the barn that I'm at now, taking lessons at now with my horses. It's a very long way to get to the arena. So all the way over there is where the barn is, and then we have the house, and then we go up this little bank here. Might be some people here having some lessons, because they said that they've been having lessons once in a while, but it's been getting busier and busier since they ended up adding some jumps and stuff, so it's been getting busier with people. So we have so there is now jumps here, so I will show you guys the jumps setups and stuff. So now we are at the next property. So this is the property name, and I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna end up butchering it. So it is a full-on ranch, and I just had to walk from wherever the bus stop was, so I'm freaking out of breath now. So it's very beautiful here. It's very busy here all the time, so I am not going to be shocked if there's a lot of people here, because it usually is busy. So lots of cars, lots of people. We have a ginormous arena here, and this is the place that I tried both of my off-the-track thoroughbreds at. We have a barn, a ginormous barn there, a little house, which I already looked at. And then we have the dancing area. Then we have all of the outside stuff. So we have over here, we have the vet checkup stuff, which would be good because I got my vet, what's it called? My thing for my vet thing. And then we have a round pen. We have pastures out here and outside stalls. And we have a area over here, which is good, and a ginormous pasture. So yeah, this place is very big. I think it might be a little bit too much land for me, though. I think the third option might be the place for me. So I'm gonna go and show you guys that place right now. Alrighty, so I'm home because I've just came back home, and I found out when I was going there, I found out that they ended up backing out of me going and looking at the place and all that stuff because someone bought it off of them. So I only have two options, so I will have to show you guys if I find any other options or if I end up picking one of those options. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I will be doing some other stuff with the horses and actually doing something and more than what I did in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So please like and subscribe and turn the post notifications on down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.